Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead.
Oh, so I've learned.
All this hustle and bustle gets me right.
Say, have you been to Harp? Well, if you do visit, you might want to... I hear he said as if that wasn't queer enough. I cannot fathom his obsession.
What brings you here?
The safer the roads...
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Might head to market. I've need of a few things.
Let's see. What to next?
Suppose I ought not soldiers shut round.
I heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Welcome and well met. The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again.
Oh, forgive my boldness. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. Alas, 'twould seem I can certainly procure... If you'd be kind enough to... Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks.
Not you again! I thought...
Ah, but I've... Oh,
Well,
This looks as good a place.
my thanks.
He seems a young man.
I'm afraid I must be going.
Let us press on with our next objective. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Over here, if you please. Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I'm not altogether happy with this. Wolf's cluster!
It fears fire's fury. I'll save you.
Word? We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead today.
Perhaps the originals report some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
As a matter of fact, I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be captain.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment. You got?
Get back here.
You'll not get past me!
Seems your luck's run out. Can't wait to find out what's inside.
have my protection.
Pray, allow...
Is there no getting through this door?
There's no spice as savory as eating outdoors.
We ought to thank the Arisen for preparing such fine ingredients. My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks. There might even be a few in here. I've got to stop picking up every little thing. Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see? Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it.
Where do you think you're going, eh? Get back here. When I get my hands on you, you're in for a face.
Leave your love run out.
This is just the sort of place that begs exploring.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
These things are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Wake stone. It harbors the power to bring the dead back to life.
It's not an item to be used lightly. You ought to keep it safe till the opportune moment presents itself.
I cannot hold your powers.
Think nothing of it.
I like that.
Choppers!
You have my protection.
Might I be of assistance?
Leave it to me. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to push? I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fiend! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! Their intimidation stops him.
I thank you for coming to our aid. And what luck!
Now to report to Captain Brandt. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. Would you mind coming over here? Tis this way.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
It seems they bear us ill will. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Surely not. Any last words?
Over here, if you please.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Would you mind coming over here?
Do you know who you're dealing with?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off.
You're gonna regret that.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
We cannot break it from this side.
As you say. I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Over here, if you please.
Where are you off to? Lots to do.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
Welcome to the we serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to sit back, relax, and enjoy the fine... Always a pleasure.
At last. 'Tis a good thing we waited.
Fear not, 'tis...
Greetings, your majesty. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, you've done a fine job, Col. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope, should you continue to display such valor, and it slips my mind.
And with that, our task is...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen you for some time now, and so, in honor of the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching the false... What say you, your majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted once your infiltration here. They take care, your majesty. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances as such. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen you while examining the palace for some time now, what's more, this cannot be mere happen, yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it.
Pray, follow me.
I sense eyes upon us.
It would seem we've a need to visit the palace.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
We have reached our destination. We shall... Wait you here, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I cannot help but be wary. Couldn't hurt to put my Let one talk. I'm too old to care.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other pray, be cautious.
Naught compares to a real battle.
suggest you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Would that such peace reign eternal.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone... Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray, for it was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if... But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear... My word! You mean to say that you are the... Could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chamber.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin...
Forgive me. My absence seems to have... This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to...
Sven, where have you been, Your Grace?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep.
You there! What are you up to?
Must take pride in their charge.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
See, a friend of mine wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you? Well, you needn't decide that...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
What to do?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your how fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. And from Batal, no less. This alone can prove little, but... To think, 'tis a surprise. If Regent King Sven, you have done well, your majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, do not forget that we work to...
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
This quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
How I've longed to embrace my bedroll. 'Twas just as daunting to battle.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? Tis of dire...
Import beyond Master the False Sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge.
Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
This journey looks to be a long one.
This is not an encounter I'd foreseen.
You have my protection.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Hi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request.
What my thanks, sir.
I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But only trouble is, that's where you come in. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its splendid. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day. But I find that, and mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. And how each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case so anyone thinking of riding for free. But enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this come. Find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, the lad's in Vermouth now. Hey, expedition, sword drills. Say, you look experienced. You should talk...
Follow me, if you would.
We're to see this letter to Selenet in Melve. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master?
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as balls.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
This ox cart's bound for Mel.
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What ought I to do?
Couldn't hurt to put my feet in. Have precious little time. Must hold out till someone comes to me.
Here's hoping.
Now.
We're still in the fight! It was a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
Mayhap we could employ a cart for our next journey.
Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my desolation and my hunger.
This is my home. You cannot expect lend me your aid.
The beast's hits fell substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Look out!
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a minute. Tis a foe worth it. Mixing our destiny.
Yes, of course. Let us watch our hotel and determine our next prison has been torched! Quick! Down
'Twas a lesson in... Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget...
Let me get that.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not... 'Tis a style, all my... a patchwork of techniques.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I've toiled long enough.
My best. Sharp test.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. If you're looking to buy, just say hope to see you again.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Fancy a look at my wares? Business could be better, but I'm scraping by.
Always a pleasure.
I've trained head road walkers.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
Know you of shallow waters as safe, becoming a feast for the bride.
Wakestone shards are worth their weight in gold when one has enough of them to combine.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Well met.
Looking to make a purchase? 'Tis no quiet life, mind. Much obliged, sir.
Here to ask for of me.
This is the only way to...
I've not much to offer you, sir, I fear.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here. I dare not showcase performance unfit.
A treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Keep my arms strong and my mind sharp.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
We're safe.
We've not to...
Got any tail?
Oi, bring me a... Oh.
We're...
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What to do?
Well met, sir.
How might I... Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Tad rowdy, but I shan't.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both.
In my line of business, patience is key. Always a pleasure.
A mystic spear hand. What a marvelous vocation.
Our master ascends to heights beyond our reach.
I think not. Why don't you? Are you trying to provoke me?
I'll go and open the chest.
All my years snuffed out in the blink of an eye.
Please, have mercy.
Blasted troublemakers! It's quiet, Bill.
We're...
Always sets me thinking, this place.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? 'Tis a style all my... the patchwork of techniques.
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged...
We've naught to discuss.
Time to get back to work.
Fine place. Cast off the stresses of
The hunting for one day.
I'm sure I can handle this. But not at the expense of my duty. Meager wages like these will not send me far. Time to be heading home. Stay out of everybody's way.
You're wasting your time.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
Here to ask aught of me, are you? I fear I've... Know you of the brine? Shallow waters is becoming a feast for the...
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, she's a kindly sort, I must say.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Where are you going?
Mayhap this time you used your lantern, Master.
Whatever am I to do?
Dare say I should forget all my
Stuck till the passenger comes along.
All this worrying is giving me an achy back.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a... This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. If you're in need of a ride, it is now or now.
valuable.
No harm shall come to you.
I am in your
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. The chance you'd like to see it.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
What did he say his name was again? The lad's in Vermouth now. Expedition, sword drill. Say, you look experienced. You should talk... All's well, I trust. I've no time for you now.
In every age, hence, pawns are true. Not to mention, they are 'tis clear their concept of life.
Wolves drawn in! Fight on, and victory shall be ours. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Oh, that looks scrumptious. And I'm positively famished.
Our bellies will last a little longer.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Master. You appear to be carrying rather a lot. Perhaps you ought to set a few things down.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted.
Shall we see what we can find?
That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable. Oh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
You have my protection.
Be ready! Our foes are armed!
Keep an eye on the far end of the bridge as we proceed.
So long as we make it to the other side, we'll be all right.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
There's nothing on it.
There. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Prepare yourself!
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favourite prey. Quickly now! I shan't let them bomb.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering resistance.
A tendency we won't exploit. To do so would be to cause danger.
I recommend a swift retreat.
Let me think on that.
Like this, victory shall soon be ours. Right on, in our finest hour.
I'll slit your bleeding throat. That was a bit too close for comfort. That was a bit too close for comfort. from that last lot we're not to be trifled with. Fight. To arms. Fear not, it is well in hand. Guard all you want. Won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see?
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Better to rest while we're here than lament our weariness later.
Give in. Yet what choice have we?
Where it doesn't belong.
There a worse way
I'll
to
gut
go?
you and feed you your entrails. This is where my luck runs out.
You asking for it.
This is too much.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I will protect you. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day. Oh, I should tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
We've been travelling together for some time now, haven't we?
That explains...
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
I am sorely disappointed.
Now, where was I bound again?
My days are naught but toil.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
At once, Master.
We have arrived.
Ah, you've returned. Splendid. The cart reached its destination.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
You have my support.
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
Seems we're a bit stuck. Might we have overlooked aught of import?
Oi, you there. Your presence is requested at... Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. It is none of my concern.
Go on, have a look. Look. Gold's made to be spent. Many thanks.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Are you in the market for something in particular?
Do come again.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important... Personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Can't say I have any tidy.
to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Please a rest.
But not at the expense of
My back's not acting up today.
What? Huh.
You!
I'm dead on my feet after... That's training.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day. Ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigour. It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Oh, I possess no ill intent. Those of other races differ so in... That's all 'tis, mind. And even if I did, no matter how they fascinate me, 'tisn't to be.
Are you in the market for something in... particular?
Always a pleasure.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me. But I shall... You would... Fascinating. Such as this bowstring. Why do you stare? I suppose I sought inspiration. For the timing could not be... Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. Every elf undergoes... I've been training most... Indeed. I fear I grew so vexed with myself, thanks to you. I now have the means to do so. It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir. You gifted me this many thanks. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able... I do hope you'll join me.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
How fare you, friend? We meet again. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down. I'm rather fond of this. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. And how could I have? In all my life, oft did I long. My mother has always put... Which reminds me, I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at... Pray, take this for now. You'll have more... My apologies, friend. But I thank you for indulging me. I do...
How might I be of service?
You!
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
There's all sorts to do around. I'm not sure what's best.
Well met, son.
Days like this.
This looks like trouble. My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Tis obvious. Let's just say there are some who don't. I was to report on, but I suppose that job's over. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Glad we understand it.
You showed mercy to the agent, Master. How very gracious of you.
I brought you something.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
These old bones.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Well met, son.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master